Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Tuesday, September 21st, unless you're in Australia and listening to this, and it could already be Wednesday and the 22nd. Today we have, we're coming off that very, very powerful full moon of last night. We had the moon conjunct Neptune, the moon in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, and then we had the sun in Virgo, of course, because the full moon always has the sun and moon on opposite signs and degrees, right? Same degree, opposite signs. And we also had Mars make close to that sun, and Mars was in Libra. So what has happened today is the moon starts the day with an opposition to Mars, and so what lies ahead of us is some pretty intense work when it comes to how we relate to one another. If you're wondering why it looks so different this morning, well, it's a little later than I usually go, but the sun is out. See, this is what it looks like when the sun is out. But in the mornings, because of the fog and the overcast, and of course we've had so much rain this summer that very often we didn't get to really see the sun all that much. So you get to see it with me. Let's enjoy the sun, eh? All right, so what else is going on today? So we do have that moon opposite Mars. Mars does also, early in the morning, probably late at night in some places, did make a trine to the north node of the moon. We do have a trine between the north node of the moon and Mars and Saturn. And eventually Mars will catch up and make a more exact trine to Saturn, which helps to bring understanding and structure to the situation. So we're going to need that. That's coming, I believe, later in the week anyway. Tomorrow we have a potent... square between Venus and, is it Saturn? Hold on one second. Trying to look. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. Not Venus and Saturn. Not even close. Mercury and Pluto. We're feeling that. And, Mercury is, for all intents and purposes, pretty still. It is going to go retrograde on the 27th, so right before it goes retrograde, it does slow down quite a bit, and it's sort of been in this T-square with Eris in Aries and Pluto in Capricorn, so that sort of troublemaking, people making trouble, creating chaos is with us. And probably to a certain extent, although Mercury may not be in the picture the whole time, it's there long enough. And of course, Pluto and Eris is, we're coming up to, I believe, the 5th and final Pluto-Eris square. I believe that's coming up in October. October promises to be, oh boy, another month. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but it's okay, because we're just going to, day by day, we're going to just walk through it with as much peace of mind and zen as we can possibly muster up. I find, when everything seems to be, I don't know, like it's almost as if, there's nothing you can really do, or everything is just so nuts you don't even know where to start. Just start somewhere, pick a thing and do it. And accomplishment, even the smallest accomplishments, first of all, they add up to an awful lot. But second of all, they make you feel good. And boy, could we use that, right? Could we feel like we are making a dent? And of course, really, the only dent we can make is the dents that we make in ourselves, right? So ultimately, our only true power, because we do not have control over other people and their reactions and responses. We only have control over our own. And the thing is, the key and the sort of the trick to that is that what you are doing with yourself, right, is reflected in the people around you. So the more that you work on yourself, the more that you find things where you can feel like you're accomplishing something, and it doesn't have to be big. It can be very small and insignificant to other people, but to you it's important. That will raise your vibration. That will make your life work better for you. And we are like, pebbles getting thrown in a pond. We create ripples. And so that's true even when we're creating distress. So the question is, are you going to get caught in somebody else's ripple, or are you going to create your own? And what do you want your world to look like? Do you want your world to look like chaos? Do you want your world to look like everybody arguing over things? Or do you want to have peace of mind and peace of heart and satisfaction and a sense that, yes, we can? That's going to be up to you guys. That's going to be up to you. So let's see if there's anything else going on today that is worth mentioning. The moon also makes a supportive sextile to Saturn, the moon in Aries. So that actually helps to open the lines of communication, actually. And, the moon in Aries is ready to do something. It's like, let's go. And that sextile to Saturn can help us to elucidate what the best next step is, but that's going to take us to talk to people and talk about things. And we just, I guess probably the best thing to do is start with people that agree with you or see your point of view. And then once you can, get your feet wet in that, then perhaps you can talk to a few people that may not necessarily agree with you on all things, but there's always some common thing that we can build something on. And I think that's what we can do today. This full moon that we had yesterday really illuminated past patterns that no longer serve us. What past patterns have you seen? What karmic relationships do you have that you are now wanting to release and let go of? Or if not the relationship, the way you relate within that relationship. And of course, it always takes two people for that. So you may be ready to change, the other person may not. So these are all considerations, and these are all experiences we may have. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe. I have a client coming shortly, and I have to get ready for that. So take care, everyone. Much love. Namaste.